This week, we are going to talk about the Russo brothers in the Doomsday video that dropped at D23. We are going to talk about Obi-Wan Kenobi and maybe a Andor Season 3. And we're going to talk and show Supergirl's new logo and so much more today on Fundamentals. Hey.
Hello.
Oh, you ready to get into some Marvel?
Oh, I absolutely am.
So we have an update on X-Men film from the Marvel director.
Yeah. We absolutely do. And I love that Drake Shriver, right? Is how
Schreier.
you Schreier, sorry.
Yeah,
He had revealed to Empire magazine that his wheels are turning about like what is going to be happening and the plot, and he's like in the middle of like doing the script and really like hunkering down on like what he wants this X-Men movie to be, which I absolutely am excited about because like of where we started with X-Men back in like 2000s with the Fox, right?
right.
And for you, I mean, it was a little bit before that because you watched the cartoons, right, for X-Men?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have all of that, and now going into what the future of X-Men are going to be, which we've kind of started to get the sprinkled in like X-Men stuff, and
Right.
I'm really enjoying it. What about you? What are you thinking so far? Like, are you excited
Yeah.
as well?
I'm excited. It's like I know we kind of talked about this before, but like year 2000, I think I was 11 years old, something like that, 12. Anyways, I was just happy to see that the live action, what I grew to love from the animated series. But I think, and I respect that for what it was at that time. But
Yeah.
I think I am more excited now because I'm just hoping we can get something close to more comic accurate costumes. And if we do, this is the one. Like this,
Oh yeah.
this is the one. Also, like I think it's still kind of split. I think the majority of people are pretty happy with it, but it seems like this is going to be more of a teen mutant focus. And I feel like this is what the franchise needs. I don't think we have to jump and start off with it being a more mature theme, like it did in the 2000s. I would really love to see a lot of the school and the growth of these characters because them starting that early, we get more emotionally attached to these characters, which
Yeah.
to me, more you can get invested in these, the more pack they punch as the story continues on throughout the years.
I
So,
mean, I don't know. Like when Cyclops, in X-Men 3, got like burst into smithereens and Professor X, right?
yeah,
In Jean Grey's house. Both of those like hit heavy for me, but I agree with you that I am expecting slash like looking forward to more of a developmental story that I haven't really gotten to see, kind of now seeing it with X-Men
right.
97, which is also amazing. Oh my God, I
Oh
can't
yeah,
talk enough about X-Men
yeah.
97.
Come on, season
Um,
2.
oh my God, when are we gonna get more of it, right? But like to have seen it where it had started, like I'm enjoying the fact that maybe we're gonna get some
hmm
before times is what I'm gonna call it, of the X-Men and Scott Summers and Aurora
Yeah.
Monroe, like really growing into their roles as to now
hmm
becoming these leaders, and maybe we're gonna see a different side of the X-Men where it's not gonna be the same storyline cut and dry from the 2000s, right?
Right.
Like maybe they're gonna put on their different spins and stuff because I mean there are a lot of different comics out there
Yeah.
of different universes, and I'm really hoping that they play into some of those, but also like make it their own.
Yeah, because I mean, look, we did get the younger X Men when they did First Class and Days of Future Past and all that, but they're
Hmm.
toward the end. I feel like they started off strong, but they're toward the end. They got real sloppy with storytelling, and also like the timeline stuff just never did match up. And
Hmm.
Fox really wasn't on top of that. And but another thing too, like even though I appreciate them at the time they came out, I will say this, and like I like movies that make me feel something emotionally.
Oh yeah.
And one thing I will say, as much as I was hot and heavy and a huge fan of those growing up, none of them made me. None of the X-Men movies like had a tear roll down my eye. I had care, I was invested,
Oh yeah.
but
Yeah.
none of them made me cry. Like MCU has multiple properties that's had a tear roll down my eye, and so I'm really looking super, forward to this because I think this might be. I'm hoping that obviously this carries the same weight, if not even a greater, storytelling going on that can
Yeah.
do that. So I'm super anxious to see this complete new era of storytelling for the X-Men.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, like, I guess, like, the closest, I don't know, I couldn't even say the closest that I got to crying, because there's a couple of them I forgot about, like, I Love You 3000, I'll Feel So Good, Tony, Mr.
Yeah,
Stark, right?
yeah, yeah,
But with, like, most recently with Ironheart, like, we talked about that on
yeah,
a different
yeah.
episode,
Ooh,
where
yeah.
the both of us were, like, in our feelings, like,
When it
during that
projected her
dancing
dad.
scene. Oh,
Yeah, I know.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
And then also, I mean, like the death of Aunt May too. I mean, of No Way Home. I mean, that was pretty heart wrenching. I mean, Aunt May, I feel like we've been pretty tied to because she's been in quite a few stuff.
I mean, I think for her it was kind of the same for me for like the Scott Summers.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Okay.
when he like died, like I was just like, "Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Where are they going with this?" Like
Yeah.
I don't
I just like Uncle Ben's death is such a big thing, and even
know.
though it is sad, right? Every time we've seen him pass away, but I don't think I've ever gotten choked up. Aunt May's death got me slightly choked up. Like a tear didn't roll down my eye, but a lump
Yeah.
formed in my throat. Like I'm like,
Okay.
no,
Yeah.
no, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But
I see what you
yeah,
mean now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Probably Endgame is the one that's the most solid tear jerker. Like
Oh yeah.
because they're I can watch that. I can't even tell you what number I'm on watching that movie, and no matter how much I know it's coming, it still happens. So
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, 100%. Absolutely. Like I have nothing else to add to
yeah,
that. Like, it definitely is like
yeah.
that movie, that old reliable.
Mm,
And AD and I the other day we were trying to figure out what we wanted to watch, and we usually have like a docu day.
mm-hmm.
So we call them docu Sundays or docu Saturdays.
Right, right.
So I think we were doing docu Sundays this week. So either it was yesterday or it was 2 days ago. I don't know. This has been a long weekend for me. But like when we were doing it, like I immediately went to Disney Plus because I wanted to look on Hulu
Mm-hmm.
for different documentaries to watch, and like the first thing that popped up was Thunderbolts, and I was like, "Ooh, I don't
Yeah.
know if I'm ready to watch that right now." I have to. I'm definitely gonna rewatch it. Like, mind
I
you, I
just watched
definitely
it.
am. Yeah, see, like I know that I'm going to
Yeah.
go back and watch it, but I ended up we ended up finding this like documentary that's on Hulu called Accused, Guilty or Innocent, and
Mm-hmm.
there's only like 6 seasons. We're already on season 4. Like we are like invested in this series. Every
Nice.
episode is like somebody new and different. But anyway, yeah, Thunderbolts definitely has me right there with that lump in my throat. Like, oh my
Yeah.
God. Like, I know I'm gonna
So
watch that again, and I'm probably gonna cry.
so fun fact about this, okay? Because we know I love Thunderbolts, but remember when I said it was kind of surface level scratching for me? I wish they would have went a little deeper into the mental health, like tugging at our heartstrings. I told him, I said it was good, but I wish they would have went a little bit deeper. Is what I had thought, and I still wish that to a certain point, because I never broke a tear or got a lump in my throat, but I was like, ooh, I felt the weight though of some of those scenes.
Yeah.
And my youngest sister, who's 16, didn't get to go see it in theaters, so she came over to the house and we watched it the other day. And for the first time, it put a lump in my throat, actually, where they all go toward him to save him from beating his shadow self up, and like it hit me. I'm like, what? Where did this come from?
I'm telling you, man, I was in theaters watching that, and I was just, I teared up. Like,
Yeah.
I was about ready to cry, but
I don't know
um,
why, but like
yeah.
it connected way more stronger that moment watching it did. And I went and seen that 2 times in theater
Yeah.
at least, and it didn't connect like it did. It's weird how things will
But
connect and hit with you when at different times.
yeah, did you go with a sibling any of the times that you went to the theater?
I think so. I think one of them times I did. I
Okay.
think.
Okay. Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's what I would assume it to be. That like you're like protective of your siblings and your
Oh no,
like
like no, it wasn't even that. I wasn't
no?
even feeling that. No,
Oh.
it was more of a personal thing. Like
Oh.
I don't know how to explain it, but like I don't know. I just as that moment was happening, I was really like also self-reflecting slightly, and
Okay.
not like now or anything, but like just moments in life, and I don't know, it just boom. I was like, oh, I think I feel what Taylor was explaining like in the theater when we were going over this doing our review, but
I'm over here
yeah,
like I turned into a little baby,
yeah,
and you're like, nah,
yeah.
yeah, and I was like,
Yeah.
okay, it's me, it's
I will
okay.
say this: my youngest sister also didn't get to see Brave New World, so we watched that the same week. And let me tell you, that still feels the same. But anyways, oh man,
Yep,
it
yep.
it had moments. It had moments that was okay. But anyways,
But speaking
uh,
of Brave New World and Thunderbolts, we talked about how I got the popcorn bucket for you for
oh
Brave New
yes,
World because
yes, yes,
that's
yes,
that's a
yes.
you thing, right? I got the Thunderbolts one and I showed it off, but
Mm-hmm.
I want to show you guys something that yesterday I went to go see Toxic Avenger. I promise this is all tied in, right? Uh, I have a Mr. Fantastic, the fantastic
Very
popcorn
nice.
bucket. And they did a really good job with Pedro Pascal's face. You can't really hold on. This way, this way. There we go. Eh. His face is actually really good.
Huh.
With it, he's got a nice butt too. But I was sitting there after I got this and we got home and I looked at AD and I was like, dude, I got a popcorn bucket from every single Marvel movie this year.
Oh
I
yeah,
didn't think
because you
about
got
it
me
until
one.
yeah.
Yes, the Red Hulk.
So he's like, well, that one doesn't count because it's like not here. And I was like, no,
It
it
counts.
counts. Like it
Yeah.
very much does count.
Did
Like
Tay just
our
find a
bank
new
records.
hobby of collecting? Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Man, I don't even know where to put them. Like I have to figure this out. I have to figure out my whole life. But anyway, I got a
Yeah.
really cool popcorn bucket. And speaking of popcorn buckets, I did see that Annabelle popcorn bucket, and I stand by my decision that me and Maddie said yesterday or last week. Hell no. That thing is terrifying to look at. I saw it in a glass case and I saw it in a plastic bag, and I was like, absolutely not. I will not be getting that. It looks terrifying. Not awful, but like just
Yeah,
terrifying.
yeah. So, like, going back to our conversation about how terrifying, creepy it would be to have, and where my popcorn
Hmm.
buckets sit on top of my kitchen cabinets for everybody to see.
Yeah.
I should have mentioned this last week. I do this just to creep people out. I think I might have told you this at one time. I can't remember. But so my grandpa, he passed away when I was 2, but he was a
Hmm.
woodworker, and so like I have my first toy box was a toy box handmade from him completely. I have a dresser, a 3 dresser drawer that's made from him. Another thing he made
Oh no.
is a clown puppet, and
No.
he carved
Like
it.
a
It's so
marionette?
it no, 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 no.
Oh.
So it's the head is this big. It's made out of wood, and the mouth opens almost kind of like Slappy the dummy from Goosebumps.
Nope. Yep.
But
Nope.
a
Mm-mm.
a clown version. So like there's a handle in the back. You got a trigger back here. You move his mouth. He's got the wiggly eyes. So if you move him, his eyes move.
No.
Now, mind you,
No.
to mess
You
with
still have that
people.
in your house?
Oh, just wait. I'm going to tell you where it's sitting at. All right. So like,
Like.
if you walk in my house, the kitchen and living room are all tied in, all open together, right? And
Okay.
then as you come around the island, there's a set of stairs that go up and then up to go upstairs. If you're in my
Okay.
kitchen, you walk by the stairs because if you go to the trash can, boom, stairs right there beside it. I keep that dummy sitting up on the stair, propped up like this on the staircase, like up. There's like a
No.
wall for the railing. He's up that, so you can't see it until you get right in front of the stairs, and he's just propped there, sitting there staring at you. And
Like, I
yeah,
don't think I can ever go to your house. Like, never been, but I think that just concreted the fact that I'm never going there. Absolutely not. No, that is terrifying.
I'm going to take a small video later and like kind of walk through my kitchen, and then boom, there he is, and send it to you. That way you can see what I'm talking about.
I will not watch it. Thank you. Thank you for giving me the heads up.
It's a few hundred miles away. You're good.
Oh no.
But
Anyway, getting
yeah,
back on topic.
yeah. So one Eternal star says their contracts go way beyond just the one movie we've seen.
Yeah. I can't pronounce this man's name. Can
Yeah, it's Camille Nijani.
Yes, thank you. So he had said that that they were contracted for like 6 movies, like a video game and what like a theme park ride. And I was like, okay, well, like the fact that he had like this many movies like
Yeah.
contracted for, does that mean that he's gonna show back up? Like, and he showed up in Agatha all along, or no?
What if? Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was the
Yeah, with
Agatha episode.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
See, I remember things. My brain might be a little scatterbrained, but I can remember. But that's not part of this because that's not a movie. So, like, does that mean that we're gonna
Yeah.
see him again?
Well, I think if they told him to be in a probably 6 project contract, I
Okay.
bet the What If episode would count as one. Typically from like what some of these contracts are that I've heard, but still, that's still 4 more projects he should be in. And
Yeah.
I think I have rode and experienced every Marvel ride that's out there in theme parks. Like, that would be like in Disneyland and stuff. But like,
Yeah.
I mean, Disneyland has almost the same stuff when it comes to Marvel, I think, as Disney World. I know it's not the same park, but when it comes to Marvel stuff, I think they're almost the same, like the Avengers campus or whatever and all that. But
I don't know.
I don't know. I've never seen Eternals anything.
Yeah.
Let alone on a YouTube video, someone else experiencing the ride.
Well, so I also like I know that here in Vegas they used to have like a CVS something or another like
Mhm.
that above the CVS, but it wasn't like a theme park ride. It was just like
Like at Marvel's museum with the suits and all that
Kinda.
interactive. I went to
Yeah.
that. I've been to that. I have videos on my. Oh, dude, that was actually sick. They had suits that was worn in the movies on display in there and stuff too, and then they had some pretty big sculptures and stuff. But I actually walked through that. I went through that 5 years ago.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
when I remember seeing it when I was first here in Vegas, but I
Yep.
didn't go because
Before we knew
Right.
each other, I was there. So yeah.
yeah, that's hilarious. But yeah, I wonder if do you remember anything Eternals and well, no, because Eternals wasn't out yet. It was.
No, Eternals came out in 2019, right? 2020?
Dude, I don't even remember. I remember going to theaters, I think, to see it, but I don't.
No, the Eternals. I think the Eternals. When I went through it, when Eternals went through it, I think the Eternals have been out. I think, but I don't think there was anything Eternals at all in that at all.
Oh, okay. Well, that's where my brain was going. Was like maybe they counted that as like a theme park ride. If we're going
Yeah.
like and saying it's a project.
No.
Thing,
I don't
instead of
remember
movies,
seeing.
like-
I don't remember seeing. I could be wrong, but I don't remember seeing their costumes or anything either.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
but Vin Diesel dropped a surprising update about Groot's future.
Yeah, so we might be getting Groot returning in a Project X film, like, or Planet X. So this is supposed to be Groot's home planet, or explain to me, like, what that is.
Yeah. Planet X is like where Groot's species comes from, which
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, is what I didn't do all of my homework like I should have. I should have seen what he said
you're
on this.
fine.
So
Yeah.
I know like 3 months
he
ago.
he just was teasing it, like, he was like, oh, well, maybe we're working on, like, we're
Yeah.
thinking about a Planet X.
Well, I know like
film.
2-3 months ago.
that's it.
2-3 months ago, he said a teaser about it, and then
Yeah.
we talked about how everybody's like, that's just Vin Diesel being Vin Diesel, and there's nothing behind it, and it's probably not true.
Right.
But now him saying something again, it's like, bro, like,
You're bringing it up twice.
Yeah,
while you're
yeah.
Talking about your last Fast and Furious. I'm gonna
So-
last Fast
so
and Furious movie.
either one of two things. There is something really happening about this, but we don't know exactly all the details. He may not know all the details. Or two, there still isn't, but he's trying to get the internet to stir to strong arm Kevin Feige into going ahead and going forward with it. Because we
I think
all
it's
know
the
how
latter of the two.
Kevin Feige, everybody knows Kevin Feige listens to the fans and
Yeah.
and really watches the internet for what's being said. And so it could be very easily that.
I think it is the latter of the two. I think that Feige has a lot of what he plans to do with Marvel already.
Mm-hmm.
With Blade, with another maybe Guardians film. We don't really know about that one for sure, or if that's ever going to be happening. But Thor for sure. Strange, they have another movie coming out. We have the X-Men stuff coming out. Like we already,
Yeah.
that's already like four right there. And then you remember when they came out with the where all of their money is going into different projects, and there was a Scarlet Witch something or another
Yep.
that we were like, okay, well, that's also something like, so
Mm-hmm.
there's just like so much that we don't know. And Groot wasn't a part of that, unless that's the Guardians thing that like
Maybe.
they
And
want. I don't know.
and one of, if they do anything with the Planet X, here's what I can see it being before anything else. And maybe I'm completely wrong, but remember how we got a whole bunch of those like Groot shorts, baby Groot
I
shorts.
am Groot. Yeah,
Yeah, I feel like it would
we
be
had a whole
something like
TV
that.
series.
Yeah, two
Mhm.
seasons, wasn't it?
I don't remember. I
I don't
never
know.
watched it. I'm gonna be
Oh
honest.
no, they're literally like 3 minute clips. I'm telling you right
Yeah.
now, you will leave smiling. They are the cutest, funniest little things to 3 minute clips to watch. I'm telling you right now, you will not regret watching them. And
Okay, but like,
you can watch a whole season in 15 minutes.
yeah, but like, do I want to like spend my time watching that, or do I
Yeah,
want to watch Peacemaker?
both. You can watch a whole season in 15
Both.
minutes.
You underestimate how much time I have on my hands while I am binge watching Accused. Yeah,
Oh,
you right. You right.
speaking of docuseries, I just started a docuseries yesterday.
Oh, which one?
I'm 2 episodes in. It's Ryan Coogler's Katrina one that just dropped.
Oh, that was so good.
Yeah, I'm on the third episode right now.
Was it Ryan Coogler? No, I saw the Spike Lee one that's on Netflix.
So so this one's on Disney Plus. National
Yeah,
Geographic's brand is
we
on it.
watched different ones. Yeah,
But Ryan
I saw
Coogler
that
just
one.
dropped this one last week or 2 weeks ago, and I think it's
Yeah,
called Katrina
Trina's
Race Against
surviving 20
Time.
years.
No,
Something
no,
about 20 years
no, that's
later.
a different one.
Oh,
That's a
so
different one
there's
that
two
dropped.
National Geographic ones?
Well, no, I don't think that's National Geographic. I think that's a different one
There's
that's on Disney Plus.
no. Oh,
Yeah, I think
well,
it's
I saw a National
ABC
Geographic on that
News.
one. That's what
No,
it is. That
ABC
was
News is the
ABC
one you're talking
News.
about. So the Ryan Coogler one just dropped. I think these people know that like when a name like Coogler or if they know something popular is going to drop, there's always like three variations of them, and I think they're trying to get people to forget which names are what so they can make more money off their. Anyways,
I don't know, but the Spike Lee one was really good. It was called
really?
Come Hell and High Water. It's on
Okay,
Netflix.
gotcha.
That one was really good. It's a 3-part series, so that's why I
Hmm.
thought you were talking about that one. I was like,
Gotcha.
what?
Yeah, but no, this is good. Like it's sad, but it's good.
Oh yeah, no, it's absolutely heartbreaking what happened. And
Hmm.
I was talking to AD when we were watching it. To go off on another tangent here, but
Yeah.
like we were watching it, and I was saying that like because of what happened during Katrina, that's why so like hurricanes are looked in a more serious light when like Hurricane Andrew, for the people that were in the Panhandle, including me,
Hmm.
when it came through, that they said it was a Category 5, you need to get out, mandatory evacuation, like, and this was like not, what was it, like 2 hours before it took landfall, or
Right.
18 hours, and you had to try to get everybody out. That's
Yeah.
insane. Um, yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was just like with Katrina. I mean, they actually had a year prior to that the Hurricane Pam deal where they had
Yeah.
multiple buses to get people out because you have elderly, medically challenged people, and then you have just the lower class of poor people that can't
Mhm.
afford to move out. So that's why they had this bus plan set up.
Yeah.
But then last minute, we're going to tell you the day of the hurricane that we're mandatory evacuation, and then the mayor's not going to do the bus evacuation because of finance reasons.
Yeah.
Like it
Yeah.
was. I mean,
They realized
people got
that
screwed.
during Hurricane Pam, which was their preparation of this catastrophic event
Right.
of a Category 3, it wasn't even Category 5, which Katrina was,
Hmm.
that they realized that they had a lot of lymphacs in their system, and that the levees, like, sure, it was going to hold up back in 19 whatever age that
Right.
it was, like, built, but this is now so many years later, and they hadn't been maintained, and like they built a pump system, which is great and all, but it's still not going to withhold the 20 feet of surge. It was only going to withhold like a 15 feet of water surge. So
Hmm.
um Anyway,
Yeah. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, that's an easy tangent to get on for a while. So,
Oh yeah, no, it broke my heart to watch
yeah,
that.
for
Yeah.
real. But the Marvel Zombies team is teasing a pretty bloody direction.
Yeah, dude, this image that they released with like all, oh man, it looks so good. It looks so good. I can't wait for Marvel Zombies to come, and I'm so glad they
Yes,
moved
I'm
up the
so
date,
excited.
and I'm so
Yes.
excited. So excited. September really can't get here soon enough. I know. I mean, technically we
Well,
are in
it's here
September.
today.
Yeah, but like the end of September. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I mean, I feel like I've been waiting for this movie, and I have like the Marvel Zombie shirt that I can't wait to wear when we talk about Marvel Zombies because it's gonna be great.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite episodes too of What If was the zombie episode. It was just so
Yeah,
good. So so
yeah.
so
Well, I
good.
mean, you like Walking Dead, so that makes
Yeah,
sense.
I am a huge zombie nerd. Uh, Namor's Avengers Doomsday reveal didn't happen the way you'd think.
I think it's insane that he only got told like 5 hours before, like that he was going to be in the actual film itself. Like he got a call from his agent at midnight saying like, "Hey, like in 5 hours, it's going to be released that you're in this movie." And he's like, "Yo, what the fuck?" Like that's insane.
That is
Um,
wild.
like how would you feel if like 5 hours before something was going to happen, that's how you found out? Like
Yeah,
what whirlwind
I
of
would feel so.
emotions?
Yeah, I would feel so. I would be super happy, but I'm like, is there a reason like that you're just not telling me this? And like, I don't know. But I know it's so easy. So many things slip and come to light and
Hmm.
stuff. But man,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think that they're just really playing Avengers Doomsday really close to the chest, and
Right.
that they're really worried about people spilling certain things. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so they are like not telling people a lot of things just because if you don't tell them, they don't know. Like, so how could
Right.
they spill it if they don't know? So I get it, and they don't really know a lot about like him keeping secrets because like he was
Mm-hmm.
just in Wakanda forever, right? And nobody really knew who he was in that before Wakanda Forever came out, and
Right.
then now we're like, oh, not more.
That put the
Like,
spotlight on. Oh,
hmm
you're talking about the actor, right?
yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, like we don't really know anything. I mean, I don't know anything about him before
Oh, yeah. 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 I thought.
Wakanda Forever.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't either. I think that's the only thing I know of him being in. At first, I thought you were
Yeah.
talking about Namor, but
Oh, yeah.
but anyways, shoot, the Russo brothers though, and Paul Rudd just weighed in on Doomsday at D23.
Yeah. So like no cameras were allowed in
Mm-hmm.
to see like anything in D23. But they did talk about it in like a like people who had gone there and actually like talked about it outside of there, and they were just
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, like it was an interview that the two Russo bros were doing on the set, I'm pretty sure, of
Well,
Avengers Doomsday.
yeah.
Or
So I was
okay,
going
is
to.
there more that I'm missing?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I was going to read a little bit of the deal. I actually have it here to pull up.
Go
So
for it.
the rumor was we were going to get to see, or not we, I guess everybody that was there in attendance, we get to see the first little teaser clip of footage from the movie, and
Okay.
that ended up not being true. They ended up doing just a video message from the Russo brothers,
Yeah.
and then Paul Rudd like kind of intervened and jumped in and kind of like being Paul, very much Paul Rudd of himself.
Yeah.
And they decided to play a montage of scenes. And the Russo brothers had talked about how this is bigger than anything we've ever done before, and like just going on and on and on about how they're so excited for this and just the weight of this is and how careful they are being with this to make sure it's right. And when the montage is playing, it says, this, by the way, I'm going to read this actually from the direct.
Hmm.
And I don't have pulled up who wrote this. I'll tell at the end of it. But it says this montage, which served as a powerful reminder of the MCU's rich history and diverse team of heroes that Doomsday is assembling. The montage began with Thor's rallying cry from Thor: Love and Thunder, saying, "We could pull together the greatest team ever." And then it was followed by Sam Wilson's Captain America line from Brave New World, saying, "If we can't see the good in each other, we've already lost the fight." And then it went into a blend of Shuri's declaration about now is our time to strike, and transitioned into Ant-Man's memorable promise, a line from the Scott Lang's memoir, "Look out for the little guy." and that was highlighted in the Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Will I be there when the Avengers need me? Absolutely. But yeah, and continuing to build momentum with more inspiring dialogue. Thunderbolts, Yelena vowed, "We stick together from now on," adding a sense of family and loyalty. Joaquin Torres, Falcon, also expressed his readiness with the line, "That pressure, that responsibility, I want that too." Then it went into Red Guardian, added a touch of optimism, stating, "This has to be the makings of a team that can bring light from darkness." And then Loki came in, provided a reflective touch from the titular Disney Plus series. Raising things to the ground is easy, but trying to fix what's broken is hard.
Ooh.
Yeah. And it says, featuring elements from the broader Marvel Universe, namely the X-Men and Fantastic Four. The video included Professor X's warning from X2, X-Men United, saying there are forces in this world, both mutant and human alike, who believe that a war is coming. And then Cyclops dialogue from 2000 X-Men assured protection with, "If anything happens, I'll take care of them." And then the Fantastic Four First Steps, Mr. Fantastic affirmed their role as Guardians. "Today, we are your defenders. We will protect you." The sequence then culminated in another empowering call from Shuri, Mbappe, evoking the spirit of Wakanda and uniting the symbol in a visual symphony of past triumphs and future battles. And it says the short package acted less as a plot reveal and more as a reminder that Marvel's assembling a massive multi-generational team for what the Russos called their biggest movie. In the recorded appearance, the Russo spoke directly to the fans about production in London, the movie's ambition before Ant-Man himself wandered in. Paul Rudd, who has been long expected to make an MCU to return, briefly blocked the camera, joking that he didn't have his contacts in and just added some humor to the video.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's pretty much what everybody got.
Everybody that they had on that screen though, like, or the voices and stuff, like all of those were chairs from when they did their cast announcement, right?
What do you mean?
Like when they had all the chairs lined up and they did the 5-hour long live, like all of the people that they had those voices for, they all had chairs, including Paul Rudd, which was the tiny little chair.
Yeah. Those are all people. Yeah, there's nobody new in that montage. That was more than what we already know from the cast announcement. Yeah. Which also, we had the rumors that August 27th we were supposed to get a second cast announcement, which ended up not being true. That was just a rumor. So, Geraldo, I don't know how to say his last name. I probably would butcher it. So Geraldo from the Direct's the one who wrote this. So
Yeah.
But I feel like just hearing that montage though, and just the excitement and the emotion, I bet the energy in there was like none other.
Ready to fucking rally, man! Like that's
yeah.
I mean, like I'm sitting here, I'm hearing it for the first time from you, and I'm like, let's go.
Yeah. Oh man. I would have given anything to be in that room, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sitting here now. I'm thinking like SDCC next year and like D23 next year. It's probably gonna be insane because both of those are going to be right before Doomsday comes out.
Yeah, I actually have the dates for D23 because that was something that they announced during D23 that happened this weekend for 2026, which every 2 years they have it in Anaheim. So 2026, I have those dates later on that we're going to talk about.
Yeah. Oh, we're going. We're going to SEC and D23.
I don't know. We'll have to see. I'll get back to you on that.
Last thing to kind of wrap us up with some Marvel, and this is another thing I'm very much excited about, but Marvel officially revealed the Vision Quest logo at D23.
It looks so good. I'm so excited.
I love how they use the power button.
Yeah, because it's Android. Like,
right, I love that.
Android, but Android.
Yeah.
But they said that this is going to have 8 episodes and that it's supposed to be part of Phase 6. So, like, I'm ready to get more information. Yeah. I'm ready to know more and see it. And I'm so ready. I'm so ready for what Marvel has. I'm always ready, but... Yeah.
Also, I got a little deal here to read from that, too. So the Terry Matalas, I think he's the director... Is Matalas is the director? If not, he's a creator of it, but I think he's the director. Anyways, he was on Katie Sackhoff's podcast, and he was talking about it. He said it's been a really wonderful creative experience, and I think we're making something really special. he said it's also scary because they're like, go do that crazy thing you want to do. Marvel just told him, go do that crazy thing you want to do. And he's like, I'm like, oh, wow. It's a big stage to take a big swing on, but I think we're in a really good place. There are so many different ways to tell a story that's within canon. It's also an opportunity to, he goes, I don't want to say break canon, but to elevate it or make it, or maybe course correct.
Huh.
Yeah, and so I'm like, man, with 8 episodes, knowing that this is coming off of the well-loved WandaVision and these characters are so well-loved, and they're taking these
And
creative...
all along, yeah.
Yeah, and they're going to take some creative swings, it sounds like.
Huh.
And it sounds like it may tweak the canon or what people's perception of canon is. Do you think Marvel's okay with allowing him to kind of rewrite this history and where the storytelling's going?
It sounds like that they're allowing him to kind of just, like, have creative freedom with it, because I mean it's only supposed to be a 3 like series thing, right?
Right, but this is these are huge characters that everybody, I mean, because we have Tommy coming to this, supposedly the other son of Wanda's, I mean, and then the whole WandaVision,
well, we don't
that
know
whole thing.
that for sure, but
We
yeah,
don't.
I mean, like, but it doesn't mean it has to be the Tommy that they're going to use for the teenage superheroes. What are they going to call that? I forgot already.
Champions?
We talked about, yeah, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So that doesn't mean that has to be the same Tommy, because there are multiple Tommies as
Yeah, but I don't think
seen.
they're going to throw 2 Tommies on screen. I mean, people have been waiting for the
No.
brothers. We've already had a set of the
No.
brothers on screen, so that would be a third.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is that, like, if whatever he's going to do with Vision Quest doesn't
Right.
mean that has to be that Tommy that they're going to use in Champions, is what I'm saying.
Right. But I mean, supposedly, I mean, everything we read, that's where Tommy's going to be found, is in Vision Quest, supposedly. So, I don't know. I'm just curious, like, I mean, I don't know. That was very interesting the way he put that when he spoke that. So, yeah, he says he don't want to break canon, and maybe it can course correct it. I don't know. Man,
The course correct is what my brain is like, ooh, that is the piece that I'm holding on to, like,
Yeah.
that means something.
Because it sounds like that somebody went in the wrong direction with the storytelling that should have been, and now he's going to get creative with the way to get it back on track where it would have been. But so far from what we know of the, of this story of them, everybody's really liked it. So even if he feels like it's been slightly off course of what he would have done, maybe it's not what everybody else would be on, being, reception of it. I don't know.
Or maybe the course correction of, like, everybody thinks that Wanda is dead, and now we're bringing her into Vision Quest, which means that she's alive, so we're taking that back on track. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Oh.
Don't come at me. This is what my brain is doing. I don't know.
Dude. I'm sitting here now. I never expected us to get Wanda at all in Vision Quest, but now it makes you wonder, with everybody thinking that she's dead, maybe that's what the course he's correcting of her actually being alive.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
that's what I'm saying. Like, maybe this is going to be way bigger than anybody expected. And
maybe she's gonna, like, come into the universe, or kind of like how she did in the Multiverse of Madness, where she, like, used America Chavez to get into the universe. I don't know, man.
I mean, he's talking about a big stage, take a big swing going. We're in a really good place. He's talking about doing something crazy creative and worried about how people take it. What if Wanda, that poof of red magic, we get the crazy creative deal where he does the android family Vision creates from the comics, and he creates a vision of Wanda, and Wanda's soul goes into that, and we have Wanda Maximoff as a magic android from here on out.
That's that course correction, man. You don't know which way.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Man, we can theorize on that for days. But you ready to jump in some DC?
Yeah.
So, Peacemaker Season 2, Episode 2 has dropped. Man, let me just tell you. You are behind. You need to get to watching Peacemaker. I'm telling you, you and AD will laugh your ass off, but enjoy it at the same time. Like, oh my God, it's so great. So funny.
No, he's completely on board with watching it. It's just, we haven't, like, just done it. You know what I mean? Like, I know that it will be something that we will thoroughly enjoy, but I'm just like, oh
Yeah,
no.
I tell you what, it's good. And James Gunn, I feel like every week is still talking about that episode 6 and 8. He's saying he just keeps teasing the shit out of it every single week. Like literally, there's something new popping up where he's mentioned it, and he's like, it's literally the craziest thing and the wildest thing I've ever done. And on top of, he said anything in his whole career he's ever created, episode 6 and 8 is his two most favorite things he's ever created to date on screen.
Mm-hmm.
And there's, I think the last thing I also heard was a couple of days ago, and he said there, in plural, there's going to be big, big cameos at the end of Peacemaker season 2.
Yeah.
Which I honestly expect Superman to show up. I mean, but a lot of people are wondering. I
can't even say because I haven't seen any of it. So I mean,
a lot of people are wondering if he's kept it under wraps, and we actually would get our first look at Batman before we know anything else.
Yeah.
That would be pretty cool. Like we get to see who's playing him. We get to get a little bit of a look what he's going to look like. I don't know. Nothing. I don't put anything past him nowadays. But Peacemaker season 2, I'm not going to like still spoil because I mean, what is it? Tuesdays is when no, that's Alien Earth. Thursdays, I think, is when Peacemaker's crap. This is awful. I have like 4 shows going on right now. I'm keeping up with.
Yeah, you got Dexter, Alien, and
oh god, I got more than
Peacemaker.
4. Oh, I got something you don't even know about. So, I'm also watching. I'm all caught up and watching the Terminal Dark Wolf. Chris Pratt and Taylor Kitsch plays the Gambit. I'm telling you right now. This is a fire series. Like, so first, there's one season out called just the Terminal List. So good. So freaking good. And now the second season, which these were books before they created them. And now the second season started out, and it's every Wednesday a new episode comes out. My God, it's so good. Anyways, yeah, I can get off on that. So we also got our first look at Supergirl's logo right here. Yeah. On the back of a sorry about that.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, there it was, guys. on the back of a, I guess, a zip up fleece hoodie type thing or jacket, it looks like.
Yeah. It's like the Superman logo, but like now it's a Supergirl on it. And...
yeah, I like how the lettering's different. You know, it's not mimicking the Superman movie. To me, that logo has a very 90s comic feel to it.
Okay.
Like a late 90s, early 2000s. Just the way it's styled and the lettering and stuff. I like it. Looks pretty cool. So, you ready to jump into some Star Wars?
Let's go.
Oh. So, if anybody wants to make anything happen on the internet, I think this is what we need to do. So, Ewan McGregor has a big wish for Obi-Wan's return.
Yeah. He definitely does. He straight up said, like, I want Disney to come out and make Andor 3, and I want Obi-Wan Kenobi in it. And I was like...
Here.
Okay. All right. I could see it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so would this be something that you... I mean, obviously it's something you would want, but like, what are your thoughts on this?
Please. I definitely want this. I think Andor season 2 went off with an amazing bang. Obviously, we know how the creator or director or whatever feels. He's like, hey, I'm done. He's like, I'm done with Star Wars. I ended it on a great note. I think he's obviously has every right to be nervous about how, if he did something else, how it would be perceived, especially with the fandom of Star Wars. But man, I can't get enough of Ewan McGregor. And I love him as Obi-Wan. And what better thing to put him in than a well-loved series that's done really well so far. And don't get me wrong. I know the thing with Andor is like, oh, they did really good, and you didn't have to have Jedi into the mix. And that was one thing that was so well praised about it as well. They didn't even have Jedi in this, and it was still really done well. The story was still, intriguing. We got to see a whole different branch of viewpoint of people who weren't Jedi or Jedi involved. But I'm not gonna lie, the Star Wars fan in me is like, I would so watch this. Please make it happen.
So I don't understand in my brain how Ewan McGregor has not like aged. Like I don't understand what magical voodoo this man has, but he looks absolutely amazing. I don't know. I absolutely do love him as an actor. I loved him as Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah.
Like he has done absolutely phenomenal things. But I think at this point, I'm gonna go against what you're saying, and I think it's time for him to move on.
Yeah.
I would absolutely love to see him again as Obi-Wan, but I think at this point I'm kind of like, all right. To go with what we said last week.
Right. Yeah. Away from the Skywalker saga.
Yeah. And he unfortunately is very tied to that.
This man has a life beyond Skywalker's. Come on. Not much of a life, but
I mean, because even when he left in 6, we know what happened. He had the whole Leia thing that we saw that in his series, and
then he stayed in the shadows on Tatooine, watching over Luke. I know.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I would absolutely love to see him in again all the time. That man is gorgeous, but alas, here we are, and I'm gonna go and say no.
Fair enough.
I'm sorry.
Enough. So we finally have the release date for Star Wars Visions Season 3.
Yeah. It's October 29th. It's a great day, but as I have not seen any of the visions yet, I'm not like super hype about this, but I know that it's been doing very well. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like one of my go-to Star Wars, but I appreciate what it is, and I love the artwork in it. But let's see. Casting news just hit for the new Star Wars Project Starfighter.
Bruh, it just keeps getting better. Anytime that we talk about Starfighter, I'm just like, let's go.
And this is Sean Levy. What do you expect?
Right. So we got Amy Adams, who is Lois Lane, right?
From Snyderverse.
I mean, yeah, and she's also in The Office, and then Ella Enchanted. Just
Enchanted.
Absolutely great Disney princess. But so she's been signed on, as well as Aaron Pierre. And he's supposed to be in the Green Lantern. So
Lanterns.
The TV series. So that's 2 DC people coming over into the Star Wars universe. I'm excited to see what more we learn about Starfighter, like the story. And I think that this cast is already stacked with just these 4 that we know about, right? We know about Ryan Gosling, Mia Goth, Amy Adams, and now Aaron Pierre. I'm only going to call him Aaron. I know that you might get annoyed with me, but I can't.
Why would a name like B. Lockett get annoyed with Aaron? So, also, Star Wars posted this picture here as well, and said they are officially filming. So it is officially, I think I could be wrong on the day, but I think they posted that on Wednesday or something like that is when they posted saying I think it says day 1. So that was their day 1 of filming. I'm excited for this. For one, I love Sean Levy. I'm not talking about just because of Deadpool Wolverine, even though I do love that movie. But I loved Adam Project. That was another great Sean Levy movie. There's another one out there. No. Did he do Free Guy? No.
No, that was Ryan Reynolds. I thought he directed that and everything too.
Oh, he might have.
I might be wrong.
But Sean Levy directed some of the Stranger Things.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah, he directed some. Yeah, nope. Sean Levy did do Free Guy. He's also Oh my God, I love Sean Levy more than I realized. Let me just see these out here. This man deserves this. Deadpool Wolverine, Free Guy, Night at the Museum, Real Steel with Hugh Jackman. Love that movie. If you've not seen it, watch Real Steel. The Adam Project, Night at Museum 2, Night at Museum 3, Cheaper by the Dozen, Big Fat Liar, The Pink
Oh man,
Panther.
Big Fat Liar. We've never actually talked about how much I love Big Fat Liar. That is an amazing movie.
There is so many more. I did not realize these were Sean Levy. My God, this man has a resume.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then once again, like I said, he did some of the Stranger Things too. So yeah,
Yeah.
I think this is great. I think it's going to be good. Sean Levy
Yeah.
does no wrong in my eyes, but
I don't know. I don't know if we need a Night at the Museum 3.
no, no. Well, yeah, because Robin Williams. That's my main reason because of Robin Williams. Like, look, no,
Yeah.
I really enjoy the Night Museum one too. Like, we already have a 3, don't we?
Yeah, you just said 3.
Yeah,
Yeah,
one,
like I
1,
didn't
2, and
see
3.
why did we need 3?
Oh yeah. I don't even really remember what 3 was about, to be honest with you. I
See?
remember 1 and 2.
See? And I'm already
Yeah,
at like I was at like 2 is like but
yeah,
I did enjoy it still.
yeah.
Not even gonna front. I did enjoy that one. I can't even remember anything about 3, which just means I probably put it in the back of my brain as something that I didn't need to remember.
The qu-
Um,
the question now
yeah.
though is Star Wars betting too heavily on star power cast instead of a fresh storytelling, or can they give a good balance of both? Because some things lean heavy into the names that they cast, and it's
Hmm.
kind of, and they tend to not put a lot of effort into the storytelling, hoping those names would balance it out. But let's be real, in Star Wars we need it to be equally balanced. We need both of these very importantly.
I
we
think it's
need
gonna
we
be
need more
both.
storytelling more than A-listers, which
And I think in my mind,
mhm.
that it's gonna be more about the storytelling than the A-listers, because I mean, when's the last time you seen like Amy Adams in something? The last thing I can think of is Night Bitch, where she turns into like a dog.
The first, for some reason, so the second thing that always pops up in my mind with Amy Adams is Enchanted. Superman's like third, but the first thing that always pops up is that movie she did with Jeremy Renner, with the aliens. Remember that? Um,
Yes, but I can't even think of the name of it.
yeah, I am about to tell you right now. It's called Arrival. Yep, and that was in 2016. Night Bitch was 2024. What's Night Bitch?
See? Oh, okay.
Is
So
it good?
uh,
Yeah.
it's not terrible. I think it's on like Amazon that you can watch it for free or something. Because I definitely watched it for free.
hmm
It's about she's a mom in that, and she's kind of just like taking back her life, and she kind of uh, turns into a dog or has dog habits of like getting her life back in control kind of thing. It's not terrible. It
Hmm.
just was like it had funny parts.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a movie that I watched. Is how I felt about it.
And one of my favorite Amy Adams movie, and I tend to sometimes forget that. Oh yeah, that's the main role she had in this Talladega Nights.
Oh my God. Oh man, I love that movie. I
We're
watched
about to
that.
start making wild animal noises in here. Y'all might want to close your ears. Rawr, rawr.
Oh
He's
my
like,
God.
you remind me of that White Snake music video. Oh man, that movie
Yeah,
never gets old. One,
that is for damn sure. For damn
that
sure.
if one of Will Ferrell's greatest movies. But yeah, that kind of wraps us up for Star Wars. Let's jump in some educated wish.
Let's go.
So Terrifier 4 is promising to close out the Art the Clown story.
Dude, I don't know. So like I'm not like a huge Terrifier fan. I'm gonna be honest, but
Same.
I've watched every single one of them. I'm looking forward to it being done. And Terrifier 4 is apparently supposed to go over the origin of Art the Clown, which I am actually kind of like interested in. Like, how
I'm
do you
intrigued.
get
Yeah,
this
yeah.
dude? That is like wildly weird. So I don't know, man. Like,
I
I'm like, all
mean, it's
right.
not the number one clown origin story I'm waiting on the edge of my seat to see. That's Welcome to
Yeah,
Derry.
that's true.
But
Yeah,
I am still curious to see how Art got the way he is.
yeah.
What Welcome to Derry, that comes out in October, right?
It comes out soon. That's all
Yeah,
I
I'm
remember.
so
I
so
remember
ready.
it being fall. I don't remember if we have an actual date yet.
Hmm.
I might be wrong on that. I mean, especially because we're like so close.
Right.
Like we are in
I
fall
I want to
technically.
say it's probably October, and that comes out on was it Peacock that's coming out, or is
No,
it?
that's HBO.
Oh, okay, okay,
That's a Max.
gotcha, gotcha.
HBO Max, HBO. You know, you guys know.
Yeah,
If you know,
yeah.
you know.
We don't even keep up with how much they go back and forth.
They're officially HBO Max right now.
Yeah, October 2025 is all they're telling us. We don't even actually have a certain day, but it's October 2025.
I mean, October 29th is a great day.
Oh no, no
Great day.
oh you're asking to be a 29th?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's a pretty good day for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. You know. If you know, you know. It's my birthday.
Now you know.
Now you know. If you know, now you know. If you didn't know, now you know.
Uh,
Look out.
we also got a new Tron Ares trailer that dropped.
Yeah. I'm really liking the way that this is looking, honestly.
Man,
It looks so good. And this is 10/10/25.
mhm,
So October 10th. It looks really good. I'm really liking the sound, the vibes, I mean, I've always loved Tron. Tron Legacy. Like, I
mhm.
can't wait to watch this because I'm looking forward to it. I'm saying it and I'm speaking into existence now. Don't fuck it up.
Yeah, it looks so good to me. And like, I just really hope Jared Leto doesn't do something in this that just tears it apart. So, do we think Jared Leto can do a good enough job and keep himself composed without going too crazy to also affect the storytelling of this? That's another thing I'm worried about, which I guess we should find out. Because I don't think Jared Leto is a bad actor.
Yeah.
I just think he's been handed some pretty bad scripts, but then also, kind of like how he did with the method acting when he was being the Joker, that was a little, made a lot of people feel uncomfortable, a little much.
Hmm.
But I love the visuals of this, and to finally see this world come into our world, and for the digital world come into our world, I think is awesome. But
Yeah.
from what the trailers show, I'm digging it, and I will be
Yeah.
first to say, like, I knew bits and pieces of Tron Legacy, never watched it all the way through, never seen the 1982 Tron, and this past week I've watched both of them, so I'm fresh, I'm caught up to date on it, and I will say this: whoo, 1982 Tron, it was hard to push through it. It was, whoo, man,
Yeah.
it was something,
It was something.
and it was pretty cool though to see Jeff Bridges that young.
Yeah.
I don't know where else I was gonna go with that, but like I don't know, like it's crazy to think like he's a great actor, right? Throughout his years,
Hmm.
and I'm surprised, and maybe I have seen him some other things. I'm just not thinking what it is off the top of my head, but man, you can just this man has definitely evolved into an older age as a better actor. The 80s were a special time.
It definitely was. The 80s were a special time, but dude, yeah, especially with Tron Legacy, with the way that soundtrack was, and now we're having Nine
Mm,
Inch Nails do this one. During D23, they said that for a limited time that they were going to be premiering parts of the soundtrack in
okay.
their Paris park and another park that I can't remember which
Like
one it was.
during the Tron ride, that's where they're gonna do it.
In their world of where the Tron world
Okay,
thing
nice,
is.
nice.
So they're like there's like some architecture that's over the ride, and
Hmm.
they're making the lights red for Tron
Oh, I
Ares.
seen pictures of this. I did see
Yeah.
pictures of this.
Okay. Okay. I'm like, it might not be
Yeah.
Paris. It might be Japan.
Hmm. No, I
I don't
seen
know.
like the big waves and stuff. It was solid red lighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Like yeah.
Yep.
Like the
I actually I don't know, and I'm sure they do. Like if Disneyland or Disney World has the Tron rides and they did that would be cool to go experience. And I can't remember all the songs that was on the Tron Legacy, but I remember watching that the other day. I think it's just yesterday's when I finished it. And I was like, dang, I was like, this soundtrack's pretty good. Like about
Yeah.
every other scene, you caught yourself like get going along to the
Yeah.
music.
Yeah, and I mean, like I talk about it all the time that I was in marching band all throughout high school.
Hmm.
And there was a high school that did the Tron Legacy soundtrack for their show on the marching
Hmm.
band field, and I was like blown away. I was like goosebumps every time I watched this band perform. They're one of the bands that had more money and they cared more about their arts program, but
Mm.
oh my God, so good. It was so good. So I'm I'm a huge lover of the Tron Legacy soundtrack.
Yeah, and Garrett Hedlund. I mean, that was one of his, I would say, like earlier movies that he's done that kind of really boosted his career too. He did in the same movie, the same year he did that movie, and he did Country Strong with Gwyneth Paltrow. Um,
I don't know what
even
that is.
whether you're into country music or not, the story is actually really good. It's entertaining.
Yeah.
So Garrett Hedlund, Leighton Meester, Gwyneth Paltrow,
You just named a whole bunch of names except for Gwyneth Paltrow. That's the only one that I know.
and Tim McGraw's in it too. But anyways,
Well, yeah, okay, I know that one. All right,
yeah.
all right.
Well, you know Gwyneth Paltrow. I mean, you know Garrett Hedlund, right? Garrett Hedlund is the guy that played the son, Jeff Bridges' son in Tron Legacy.
Oh,
The main
see,
guy.
you were just saying the name, and I was just like,
Oh.
sure, I know who that is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I like Garrett Hedlund as an actor. I think he's a really good actor. I think his latest thing he's in is in Tulsa King with Sylvester Stallone, which I did not expect to like, and I got bored one day and started watching it, and it's a pretty entertaining show. But
Okay.
yeah. But a new Gilmore Girls project is in the works, but it's not what you expect.
I I love Gilmore Girls. I grew up watching Gilmore Girls. I remember waiting for the last episode coming out, and my sister and I were in the middle of doing dinner and eating, and we looked over at our mom and we're like, "Well, the last episode's on. We gotta go watch it." Like, and we leave the dinner table, which she never lets us do, and we went and we watched the last episode of Gilmore Girls, and um, it's where I found out who Sean Gunn was.
Yeah.
Because he was in it, and Jared Padalecki, and shit, dude, there's just so many big name actors that I can't even think of their names right now. But this is a documentary that's in the works. They're doing a Gilmore Girls documentary. It's called Searching for Stars Hollow. Stars Hollow is the place where Gilmore Girls takes place. I was devastated to learn when I was growing up that Stars Hollow is not an actual place in Connecticut. They made a set for it, so it doesn't
Oh, so you
exist.
can't go visit it.
Yeah,
Dang.
but I think they have like a town that is a lot like it, that they have a lot of their bases off of, and the set might still had been a thing, and my grandparents went and saw it or something. I can't even remember what,
Mhm.
but yeah, I absolutely loved Gilmore Girls growing up,
So you excited
and
for
it
this?
was, oh yeah, I mean I love documentaries and I love Gilmore Girls, so
She's like two of the best worlds.
yeah,
So I
yeah.
heard fans are pretty upset with this. I was gonna see how you feel about this. That Lauren Graham and Alexis Bledel is not going to be in this.
I don't care. I
I mean,
mean,
that's the two main
sorry.
people who it's about.
Well, I mean, Gilmore Girls, yes, is about like it's those two, right? It's the mom and the daughter as they
Mhm.
are coming of age and growing old and figuring out each other. Oh, Chad Michael is another one that's in it.
Oh, okay.
But I think that this is really interesting because as you saw all the way on the left, you have Emily Bishop, her actual name in real life, I don't know. She played Emily in the series. And her husband in the series, his name was Richard, and he had always wanted that the show to continue and to do something, which they eventually did. They had their 4 seasons of like Gilmore Girls or something that they did
Mhm.
that came out on Netflix a couple of years ago. And he never got to see that come to fruition before he died. And it really did like break a lot of the cast members' hearts. And I think that they're probably going to touch on that in this. And a lot of the people that they got to be a part of it were affected by him. And yes, Lauren Graham and Alexis Bledel definitely probably were. Definitely, probably. But anyway, they probably were very much affected by it as well. But I don't know. I don't know what their like capabilities of taping are, if they're like doing
Right.
something else, if they're like not doing film stuff anymore. I'm not really sure because I haven't seen Alexis Bledel in anything any time recently. And the
Yeah.
last time I think I can think of Lauren Graham in anything was in like Evan Almighty.
Oh wow. That's been a minute.
Yeah, so I I can't think of anything else that she's done more recently, and I might be wrong for that, but maybe they took a step away from it. Like, there's a lot of different reasons as to why people don't come back for things, and
Right.
yeah, it kind of sucks because it's a documentary and it's not really like you acting. It's more along the lines of you reminiscing about what Gilmore Girls meant for
Yeah.
you, is what I'm assuming this is gonna be. Um, but man, I am super excited about it. Yeah, it's shameful that they're not a part of it, but at the same time,
It's not gonna stop you watching it.
yeah, no, it's not, and
Yeah.
it's not gonna be like detrimental, I don't think, to the series or to the documentary rather.
Sure. Gotcha. So, was there a release date for this yet?
No.
Okay.
No, it's just like it's in the works.
Okay.
I don't even know if they've started taping it. They got those few members of the cast on, like Mrs. Kim and the town mayor, Taylor, and like a couple of the other characters. They've signed them on, but I don't even think that they're taping yet. So,
Gotcha.
yeah.
So the latest episode of Alien Earth is streaming, and we
Oh
have
my
another one
God.
coming out tomorrow.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Bruh, it's so intense. It's so intense. This episode was called Observation, and
Mm.
yep.
Let's just start with showing
Oh.
that. That thing is
Oh.
wild.
Oh my God, dude.
Or how about how it ended? I know I'm not trying to jump to the end of the episode, but how about how it ended and just left you hanging?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Right?
The communicating, the
Yeah.
watching and understanding and now communicating. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. Where are we going with this? Because it's so good. If you guys aren't watching Alien Earth, please go watch it.
Yeah.
But spoiler if you and jump forward like, I don't know, 10 minutes or something. Because I'm definitely going to talk about this, but that like little octopus eye thing that went into the
Yeah.
sheep and like took out its eye and put it itself in it, and now it's just watching them and learning from them.
Yeah.
And then you got to see the xenomorph come out of the fucking chest cavity, the little
Of the
lung
lung
that came
of her
from
brother? Yeah. When they're like, oh, you should see what we did with your lung. And I'm like, in my head, before it showed, I'm like, oh, what did you do with it? And then it showed that. I'm like, what?
You don't remember them putting the little tadpole into it from the last episode?
I guess like it just for a reason I
Oh
just
yeah, no,
completely.
they put the tadpole from the face hugger. They took it out, and that's when she fainted. That they put it into the lung, and they put it into the tank, and then it found the piece of the lung to get into, and it went in.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
I guess for some reason that scene slipped my mind. So when it showed that was that forgetting about that, I was like, oh my God. And it's wild too. Like, I mean, it's typical villain, things to do. Like, oh, we have our lung inside of you. Now we're gonna hold it above your head, or you can't. We're gonna repo it from you, pretty much, or you're gonna make payments on it.
dude, yeah.
Yeah. These actors, though, man.
Forever in debt. And then when you got to see Wendy slowly but surely figure out that these people are lying to her, because she talked to her brother, and her brother was like, no, dude, like if there was any type of way of me getting to see you, I would have been there. Like,
Right.
they did not allow us into the hospital. And then within like 10 minutes of the show or whatever, you see Wendy talking to, what does she call him? The brilliant billionaire or something, whatever.
No, does she call
child.
it Big Brain Kid or Big Brain?
Oh yeah, yeah,
It is
yeah.
something like that?
Yeah, something like that. But
Or
she,
something about brain or intelligent or
Yeah.
or something. I can't remember. Kid.
yeah,
But yeah.
I can't remember either. But I remember her saying child and something about his brain or
Yeah.
being brilliant.
Yeah.
So when she was talking to him, and he immediately pushed that on her, like, your brother didn't even visit you while you were in the hospital. And then it clicked in her head, and you saw it click, and she was just like saying anything that she needed to say to him. Because she knows what she has to do, which I can't
Yeah.
wait to figure out what she's gonna do. And then
he's like, if I was your brother, I would have, I would have been sure I was there. I'm like, dude. And I will say this: the kid makes you just want to unalive him in the face immediately. But like,
punch him in his throat.
there we go. No, I meant what I said. But anyways, but But the dude's a good actor for a villain.
Yeah.
Like he
Yeah.
plays the villain. He really embodies that villain role. Like he's good. Like all of these people, their acting skills. Because I don't really know. I know I don't know 95% of these actors. I think there's only a couple I know of. Like Timothy Olyphant, and then the dude that plays a cyborg. I know him. I can't think of his name right now. But other than that, I don't know these actors. But like, man, if this is a lot of their debut roles.
Dude, what did you think about that girl coming around the corner and being like, I'm having a baby?
Dude, crazy, psycho
and
level.
They're like, you are a robot. That's not possible. And she's just like, I'm having a baby.
Yeah. And then she's like, what are you thinking about this name?
Yeah, and then, oh my god, when she attacked the woman? Therapist. Yeah. And, like, got on top of her. Yo, was that not some alien fastness, though?
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. And then, or you forget how powerful they are being an android, or, you know, android made of android stuff, sins. But then, like, when she kicks her leg down, and you hear, like, the power in it when she kicks that thing out of her hand or whatever. Yeah. Like, I was like, oh. I think that's, too, when it clicks for her, like, oh, she could kill me real quick, so I gotta be careful.
So, they didn't get to see that, but, like, the hybrids, we got to see Wendy slice the fucking xenomorph and their head off, the brain, and I was like, yo!
Yeah.
They're gonna be a problem, and, yep, here we go.
Mm-hmm. I'm loving this, and I love how they're like 55-minute episodes too. Like,
oh my god!
Or the first one
was an hour. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're all like 55, close to an hour. I think maybe an hour. First one might have been like an hour and 4 minutes. I think.
Yeah, but, it was a little bit longer. Yeah.
I hope they keep this length all the way through. I am loving this.
I don't want it to end.
No. And I love it because we can talk about every episode on here. But at the same time, like, I don't want to wait a week to keep knowing what the story is. Like, I want to know the story.
Yeah.
But the Office spinoff. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, something else?
No, go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
No. Go.
The Office spinoff, the paper just changed up its release plan.
Yeah, so speaking of not waiting for things to come out, we have The Office was supposed to be, or the paper rather, the spinoff of The Office. It was supposed to come out week by week, and we had reported on that. But recently, they have just changed it to now all coming out at once, so you can binge it all at once. So September 4th is when it's all supposed to come out, which is in like 3 days. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch it. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about it. I hope I'm gonna like it, and I hope that it's gonna be good.
I'm hoping.
Yeah, especially because I'm like literally right now, like if I go downstairs, while I was like prepping to do the podcast today, I just had The Office on in the background, and I'm watching the Superfan episodes, and every single time I watch them over again, because it's definitely like the 5th time that I've done it. I've noticed the new parts that they put into the old episodes, because I've watched The Office multiple times, but sometimes we watch the Superfan episodes in the background or while I'm doing something else, right? Yeah. But then I realized that they put a different scene in there, and I'm like, oh my god, I just saw that for the first time, and it's amazing. I'm excited to see. Like, they kind of, they did an article on it, and I didn't read it. I chose not to read it, as to why Oscar is in Ohio for the paper, and I'm just excited to see it. I don't want to ruin it for myself, so I just stood away from that, but I'm excited to see why. Yeah.
So do you want to know when it all comes out? You said it comes out, what, just 3 days?
Yeah, on the 4th, all 10 episodes, 10.
So do you want to watch 3 a week, and we just cover 3 a week?
Okay.
You want to do that?
I mean, I'm going to watch all of it, though.
Okay, no. Well, I'm just worried about how much time you have to watch TV, since you can't fit Peacemaker into your schedule. So...
First of all, I don't like that you threw that back at me, but no, I will find time for this.
Okay,
because
screw it.
I need
Stay tuned next week. we are covering all 10 episodes of the paper then, because I will lose sleep over watching it. I don't care.
Exactly. I do have a lot of Destiny stuff to play, the video game that I'm playing, but I will find time. I will find time.
Deal. Oh man. So the Highlander remake just got another major star.
Yeah. Karen Gillan. The name that just keeps coming back is in Highlander, and man, I was like nervous about Highlander, and now she's gonna be in it, and I'm like, all right, look, now Henry Cavill and Karen. All right, just take my money, I guess. Like, I don't know what you want from me. I still have to watch Life of Chuck.
Oh my God, I do too.
Yeah.
Shoot, we can. I think you can buy that now or rent that or whatever. It's on video. It's on video. I think it's on video on demand.
Okay.
Now, yeah, I think I don't know how much it is, but we can. It's not for free, but you can rent it or buy it for digital download.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be a buy for me, just because I know I'm gonna have to watch it again.
Yeah, well, when we do, we will cover that on here. We would definitely cover that on here. Oh my God, I'm not trying to go off on another tangent, but watching the Toxic Avengers Day, which we get to later, I seen another preview for your man.
My man?
Yeah. Oh my God.
I saw
horror movies.
Yeah, so they had the
guy with the mirror. Mike Flanagan. That's who I meant by your man. So there's a Mike Flanagan movie coming out next month or in October that looks good. I seen a preview for it, and I was like, oh my God, that looks good.
They only showed 3 previews for me.
And
it was Black Phone, The Conjuring, and
Shelby Oaks.
Strangers.
Shelby Oaks.
I didn't see that one.
Okay, when we get off here, look up on YouTube the trailer for Shelby Oaks. And literally, people are claiming this is going to be the scariest movie of 2025.
I love that scary movies are coming back. I was just talking to B while I was watching Toxic Avenger, and we were talking about how scary movies, like every 20 years, we're kind of figuring it out that they're just coming back with heat. So it's 20 years, and here
this
we go.
This has been one of the best years in a long time. We've had so many good ones.
Yeah. Oh my God. Speaking about really good ones that just came out, Together.
Yeah, I still need to see that.
It's good. It's not like scary. It's just uncomfortable.
I was gonna say, is it more like psychological thriller?
Yeah. We bought it, and that's how we ended up watching it, because it's on video on demand as well. So we were just like, we wanted to watch it in theaters. Like, August was really, really busy for me. Yeah. So we decided that we were just gonna buy it and figure it out. Worth it. Nice. We definitely, unfortunately, figured out the whole plot of the movie within, I don't know, probably about 30 minutes of the film. But we still watched it all the way through, and it was great. We really did enjoy it.
Nice. Yeah, I'm anxious to see that. Real quick on the Highlander thing, by the way. No, like the more we keep finding out about this, the more I'm excited. I mean, Henry Cavill, being the nerd he is, I think is the perfect person. Just the way he's built, his care for things, and just all the way around, I think he's the perfect person to do this. But a lot of critics argue that the remake can't match the 1986 original's uniqueness. But just from what I'm seeing so far, I think it's on a pretty strong right start for it to match, if not surpass, the original. So
I don't know, man. Christian Slater definitely is a unique actor on his own, and I feel like.
But he's not the Highlander.
Christian Slater? Who's Highlander then? The original Highlander from the 80s movie.
Yeah. I can't think of his name right now. Hang on. Highlander. You talking about McLeod, right?
I totally thought that was Christian Slater.
No, it's Christopher Lambert. Christopher Lambert's the original, and then you had the TV show. That was the original movie. And then you had McLeod, which was played by Duncan McLeod, which played by Adrian Paul, which he was a Highlander there, and yeah, and then
Okay.
Sean Connery was in the first one too. But yeah,
What?
the one I had the most memory of was the one with Duncan McLeod. My dad was a big Highlander fan,
Yeah,
but
I watched the first movie because I remember there can only be one Highlander, is the
hmm
words that he says, and I totally thought that was Christian Slater. So,
yeah, it's Christopher Lambert and yeah, and oh Clancy, I didn't realize that. I will have to rewatch it. It's been so long. Clancy Brown's in this too,
who's
in the
Clancy
original
Brown?
movie. Oh man, he's played so many things. He was the bad guy, which you haven't seen it, but he was the bad guy in the new Dexter New Blood. But Clancy Brown, he plays Mr. Krabs' voice in SpongeBob. He's also he well he I don't I'm not a SpongeBob guy, but anyways he plays that. But then also he's in the Penguin with he's one that gets out of jail, gets out of prison, and he gets killed. The one that man, I'm drawing a blank here. But anyways, he's in a lot of movies. He's in Starship Troopers.
Oh,
Uh, he's in like the two Highlander movies. He's in
is he like the
Flubber.
main
He's in
guy in
John Wick
Starship?
4.
These are all
Pe-
movies that I have seen. Does he have like a super serious jawline?
he's kind of like got bug eyes. He's always had curly, whitish gray hair most of his life. Um,
Nope. All right, we're moving
like
on.
when you see his face, like you would know who he is.
Yeah.
Uh, but anyways,
No, it's all
yeah,
good.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Oh man, but yeah. So D23 Orlando brought some. Thought it was going to be some big updates, but I'm not really sure how Disney fans are feeling about this, or if they kind of lost sight of like what they're bringing Disney fans, because it was not a whole lot like it has been in the
Yeah.
past.
So I think that the ones that we care about are the D23s that are in Anaheim. Not
Mm-hmm.
that we don't care about those ones, but like D23 when they do the Destination
Mm-hmm.
23 and go to other places like
Right.
Orlando or their other properties, that they're just kind of place fillers in between the 2 years because every two
Mm.
years is the ones that are actually like
That makes
no
sense.
shit.
I didn't realize
You
that.
got yeah.
And you said that earlier too. Like I did for some reason. No, I don't know why, but I thought regular full blown D23 was every year.
Mm-mm.
So I
It's every 2 years, yeah.
I'll lay off you a little bit then, Disney. My bad. I didn't mean to come off so strong saying that,
No,
but
no. So there were a lot of expectations with how much news that we're getting about
mm,
Avengers and how much Star Wars news and how many projects that Disney is coming out with and
mm,
Pixar that people expected a lot more out of this D23. But I mean, we did get some news. We got the Vision Quest and a little bit of teaser,
mm,
Avengers Doomsday stuff, and then we also got the Toy Story 5, Ice Age 6, and a new movie called Hexed, right?
mm,
Um, we got like a little bit of information here and there, and then for like Toy Story 5, there's going to be like a character called Smarty Pants.
mm,
And he's going to be voiced by Colin O'Brien. It's supposed to be like a party, not a party, sorry, a potty training tool.
mm,
They once again talked about the Leap Pad, and then they also talked about the people that were there got to see the opening scenes of Toy Story 5, allegedly,
right.
or a scene rather, where like on like there's a container that gets like put onto an island, and then they open it, and it's just a bunch of high tech Buzz Lightyears.
Mm,
um, so it's supposed to be like the Buzz Lightyear, but like on the emblem on the chest, like the weird hexagon-ish polygram, whatever you want to call it, polygon, polygram, whatever. But it's supposed to be like holographic or whatever. It's supposed to be like a little like pad thing.
hmm.
So like there's a bunch of those. So they're calling it an army of Buzz Lightyears. And you heard about Ice Age 6, right?
Yeah, yeah. So it's supposed to. I can't believe they're still making these. I'm not even gonna lie. I think I seen the fifth one. I'm like, because I love the Ice Age movies when they first started out, and it's like,
Yeah.
whoo. My favorite thing is Scratch. So Ice Age 6 title gets they got a title. Is what they announced at D23 this year. It's called Boiling Point, and it features baby Scratch. So Scratch now has a kid, and the release date was February 5th, 2027.
So
So
who's Scratch again?
Scratch is he's the prehistoric squirrel that's always chasing after the acorn.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, no,
So
that's like the best part about this.
yeah, that is the best part of Ice Age. Like literally, I used to make so many different shorts of just Scratch, right, going after it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Scratch is kind of like Minions. I can watch him all day long doing crazy stuff in his, crazy chasing.
Man,
But
that's what
yeah,
they need to do is bring
he has
those
a baby
back to
now.
little.
So I wonder.
Yeah.
I don't know anything else but that. But I wonder now, instead of like Scratch chasing the acorn, if it's always going to be him chasing after his baby, chasing after the acorn,
I feel like
trying to
it's
keep up
him
with him and keep him
chasing.
safe.
Yeah, I feel like it's him chasing after the baby, probably. This one is supposed to do with the volcanoes and ice, I guess, and like the why the dinosaurs, I guess, are like no longer here kind of thing. Um,
Are they though?
it's up to interpretation
I,
if there's evolution or not,
that's another tangent I get on another day. I'm just saying, deep in some jungles, there have been some sightings of certain things that it's like hard for man to ever get to. There's just
Bigfoot.
like, oh no, I'm talking about like it's more like a in the water and out of the water type thing. Anyways,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. So something else that they mentioned in D23 is a original movie called Hexed. That's supposed to come out on November 25th, 2026.
Yep.
It's a story about like a mom and her kid.
Her son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's labeled as weird. So he and her kind of like get to see eye to eye as to like his like brain thoughts, his thinking, I guess, brain thoughts, whatever, his line of thinking. And anybody who's labeled weird in the outside world can see this world. And it's kind of like this magical, beautiful. They had like some concept art that they debuted at D23. It looks interesting. I really do like the use of colors that Disney has been playing with, and like animated people in general, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like the other thing that they focused a lot on at this one was a lot of the parks and a lot of merchandise that's coming out to buy.
Yeah.
And that was one of the complaints a lot of people. I guess naturally when you go to these things, people want to hear stuff about the films, but they
Yeah.
focused really heavy into new park stuff and new merchandise as well.
Yeah.
But after what you explained earlier, it just makes sense. So
Yeah. And then like the last two things that they had talked about on the stage as well for their movie line, they did bring up again that Gato is a thing, the thing about the cat, the black cat that's like in France or something. We talked about it on a different episode.
yeah,
But they didn't say anything else other than like produce the logo of that. And then after that, they had a 2028 and beyond. And that's where they had Incredibles 3, and then after that they had Coco 2. So people are thinking that Incredibles 2 is going to come out in 2028, and then Coco 2 probably 2029. So, oh, sorry, Incredibles 3. Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry. Did I say Incredibles 2? My bad.
yeah. It's crazy to think that God, that's 3 years from now. Incredibles 3, like.
Yeah.
Whew, the years in between these movies for The Incredibles is insane.
I don't understand why we got a 2 and now we're getting a 3. But
I don't either because I loved one, loved
Yeah.
it, and was so excited for 2 until I was like, this is a repeat story, just roles reversed. And I'm like, meh. But yeah.
But the last thing that they did talk about at D23 was that they had announced the actual dates for the big D23 Anaheim event,
Okay.
which is August 14th to the 16th of next year. So
Okay.
that
That's
has
like-
officially been announced.
That's like 2 weeks after SDCC.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah.
So we have a horror classic just became available on video on demand for digital download.
Yeah, we talked about it before, but I Know What You Did Last Summer is officially available to download on or to like watch, and you have to buy it, but it's not streaming yet.
So this next topic, I had to double read that you put on the list. I'm like, wait, what did I say?
I always like to give you one.
And I like that's what I read the first time. So Nicolas Cage is starring in a biblical horror film, and this role is pretty wild.
So it's called The Carpenter's Son. There's only like a 20-second teaser about it so far. It's as weird as it sounds so far. I literally watched the teaser and I was like, wait, what? And watched it again and I was like, yeah, I don't know anything about what's going on. So I was like, I need to put this on the list and have you watch it because like
I'm going to watch it. I am too curious for both reasons. Like
Nicolas
I'm curious
Cage
how they yeah.
as Jesus' dad is like the
As
actual
Joseph.
writing of what was there. But this teaser, it just had him just like using that face, like just staring into like
There's Nicolas Cage face.
yeah, whatever this lady was doing, and she was just like staring at the sun, wearing all black, and I'm like, what is happening?
Yeah. I am curious to see if this sparks any kind of controversy out in the world, mixing biblical lore and biblical storytelling.
Biblioteca.
Yeah, and horror. Like, who is going to be intrigued and who's going to be offended? But let me tell you, I'm going to watch it.
We're on the intrigued side.
You just mentioned Nicolas Cage, and I'm going to be intrigued. He's a love-hate thing. You gotta hate his acting, but you gotta love his acting.
Oh, Five Nights at Freddy's 2 was also debuted as a trailer. Because I remember watching it and looking over at B and being like, you ever seen Willy's Wonderland?
Yeah,
so
I still need to watch that. Cage. No, that's another one I still need to watch. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, actress I haven't seen in a while, but I really like. Keira Knightley has a new thriller coming to Netflix.
Yeah, it's called Woman in the Cabin 10, or in Cabin 10. So Keira Knightley plays a news reporter, journalist, and she gets invited onto this yacht with a bunch of these like famous people, and it's like a horror, like thriller maybe film. This is also supposed to come out on 10/10/25.
Okay.
And
that's a good date for them. Smart.
The trailer itself, it looks really interesting.
I didn't make it to watching it. So
okay, well, it's pretty much it's her like on the yacht, and then things kind of start to get a little weird. Like everybody's wearing the same colors. I
see the guy in the background.
Vibe.
That's Guy Pearce too, so that's another big name that's going to be in it.
Yeah, there's a couple of big name actors in this. I haven't done any research as to who else is going to be in it. Just based off of the trailer alone, I'm interested. It's on Netflix, so I'm going to watch it because it definitely is something that looks like it's up my alley. But she's just like supposed to be there to, like he says, spy on his guests, while she's supposed to take notes and take it back to the news article or whatever. And then all of a sudden the music kind of changes and she sees a face with a body floating in the water, like because they're on a yacht, right? And they're like going, and then she just sees the body, like, and she alerts everybody, starts like talking about it. And then one of the crew members comes up and is like, well, everybody's accounted for, so stop with your antics or something. I can't remember exact words that they had used, but it was like, yo, you know how I feel about like all these like cultish type. What is that one that we just watched?
Oh, that was so good.
Yeah, that one.
He danced, the musician.
Yes.
Nick, John Malkovich is in it.
John Malkovich danced, yes. That one.
God, I actually really enjoyed that.
Yes, both of us really did, and I can't remember what the name of it is, and I'm beating
Yeah,
myself up about
Opus.
it. Opus,
Ah,
Opus, yes.
yes.
Okay, so
I forgot how much I
that
enjoyed that movie.
Blink Twice. I mean, when you talk about these like kind of culty vibes,
Hmm.
and how like they're also a thriller of like horror,
Yeah,
I am interested, and that is the vibe that this movie is giving. I'm hoping I'm not talking it up too much, and I hope it
yeah.
holds up, but I love her as an actress, and I'm very excited about it.
So The Bride, another one I'm super excited about, just got its official rating, and it's not holding back.
Yeah, it's rated R for nudity and blood, uh, like bloody violence.
You know what? I'm
Um,
here for it. I
yes.
am okay with that.
I think it would be weird to have a Frankenstein movie not that. I don't know what the Guillermo del Toro but Guillermo del Toro like
Geronimo.
his Frankenstein movie
Uh-huh.
that's supposed to be coming out at the end of this
Oh
month. I
yeah.
don't remember what the rating of that one is. I don't know if we
Hmm.
ever talked about it, but I just think it would be weird for a Frankenstein movie not to be rated
Right.
R just because of like Frankenstein's monster and how all of that
Right. Right.
happened
Right.
and like
It needs to
that
be
is
gory and
insane.
bloody. Yeah.
Yeah, I
But
mean, it doesn't
but
have
then
to be like
also
extremely
yeah.
bloody or gory, but at the same time,
But
it is
also
what it
knowing
is.
this being the artsy movie it is,
Hmm.
I expected this to have exactly what you just said. So
Yeah,
I just expected that.
yeah.
Uh, when does this come out again?
I don't know if we have a release. We might have had a release date,
It's
and
supposed to
I
come
didn't put it
out here
down.
soon, isn't it? This year?
I thought it was next year,
Oh, is it? Oh,
like at the
you're
beginning
right.
of next year.
March 6th. Dang,
Okay.
I didn't realize it was that far out.
Yeah, I remember that we were talking about the fact that there were two Frankenstein movies coming out. There was
Hmm.
this one that was coming out this year with Oscar Isaac, and then
Right.
next year it was called The Bride, and it was going to focus on the Bride of Frankenstein, and that was I thought next year. So, but I remembered
S-
it being at the beginning of the year.
yeah, you're right. Narnia's Magician's nephew is filming, and
Yeah.
we've seen some set photos.
I didn't know that they were making a new
I didn't either.
Narnia movie until I had seen this, and the set photos look really good. And I mean, like the way that like the old Narnia was,
Hmm.
that everybody kind of was like, oh, it's hinting to like Harry Potter, and this is kind of like they go hand in hand. But I'm,
They
man,
realized these books were written before Harry Potter, right?
which is why they're saying that. They're saying that
Oh, Harry Potter copied?
Narnia. They're saying that Narnia was the four heads of the Harry Potter houses
Huh. So they're trying to
because
say
they all
J.K.
have.
Rowling copied off of Narnia?
I don't know if they're saying that specifically. I think they're
Yeah,
just
yeah.
saying that these two go hand in hand. So if you
Okay.
want to look at it as like the kids that Narnia has, those
Hmm.
kids grew up and became the four heads
World of
of
Fort. Yeah,
the
yeah.
Harry Potter household, and it actually kind of does make sense because they do
Yeah.
all have those characteristics of like the Ravenclaw, Slytherin, Hufflepuff, and Gryffindor.
Hmm.
So yeah,
Yeah, I'm anxious for this. I love C.S. Lewis. I grew up on the Narnia books, and then I loved Narnia, the first one when it came out, and I've seen all of them. I believe. I don't know if I've seen the last one was Dawn Treader, right? Voyage of the Dawn Treader.
I didn't know there was a third one. I only saw two of them. I
I think.
saw the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, and Prince Caspian.
Oh, maybe I'm thinking of Prince Caspian.
Okay,
Uh,
I thought there were only
uh,
two.
uh, yeah. Let's see. Lion, the Witch, and Wardrobe, Prince Caspian, and Voyage of Dawn Treader.
Oh,
Or is that the
there's a
books I'm
third one.
seeing? Oh,
I don't.
yeah, yeah, film series. Yeah,
Oh,
Voyage of the Dawn Treader. So I read the books before I even seen the movies.
I didn't even know
Um,
that there was another one.
and I knew, and the only reason I thought there was that one because Magician's Nephew I knew was number 4. I've read it. I
Oh,
don't remember all of the story of this one, but
yeah.
I remember the other three really well. Like I said, I love those books. I did not know that they were continuing this, so I just thought it was done and a thing of the past. So
That's what I thought for the Prince
yeah,
Caspian. I thought that that one come out, it hadn't done so well, and that they
right.
had just like nixed it. I
Gave up
didn't know
after
that there
that.
was. Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't know there was another one. Interesting.
but we have our review for the Toxic Avenger. We've seen it this week.
Oh my God. Okay, so good. All right, it's so good. I can't wait to buy it. I super implore all of you to go and see it because so good. I had my expectations and it blew my
Hmm.
expectations. It was so good for me. I watched like the original, I don't know, once like years ago,
Yeah,
and I remember us talking with Spencer about it. And he was like super excited about it. I hope we get to talk to him
yeah.
again on the show about it because now that we've seen it, I would love to talk to him about it. But non-spoiler, it's great. I
It is.
absolutely enjoyed it. I enjoyed every second of it.
I personally think that it outdid the original. Like no,
Yeah,
and like you go into this not expecting this to. It's a certain type of movie. Like, what's the best way to think? It's
It's a
supposed to be a
B-rated
B-rated,
horror.
corny horror,
Yeah,
and I think it surpassed. I'm not even gonna lie. And I just recently watched the original,
yeah.
uh, but to get ready for this, I was going to try to watch the
Hmm.
sequel, but I didn't make it to it. But
You don't need to.
I think they nailed this. Like I
Yeah,
think they nailed the whole vibe. They had
yeah,
their own variations of the story that they twist that
yes,
worked.
yeah,
It was fun. It was
yeah.
very fun.
I was laughing,
Yeah.
and I'm so glad I went to the drive-in to go and see it because when I tell you that I was loud and laughing and just thoroughly enjoying myself, yeah, absolutely worth it. If you enjoyed the Toxic Event, I don't know, I wouldn't. So I wasn't in like the 80s, right? When like
Hmm.
the original Toxic Avenger came out. And I think that one has its own place in the Tromaville
Yeah.
productions, right? But like, did I enjoy this one more? Yes. I
Hmm.
will say that. I will say that I did enjoy the 2023 that came out in 2025 Toxic Avenger
Yeah.
movie more than I liked the 1980s one. But I think that you couldn't have this one without the 1980s one. I
Yeah.
think
Well,
that you needed to have, that ground setting.
right. Yeah, and I think you said something too. Like, I mean, it really took you to be alive at that time to watch that come out to know. Because
Yeah.
so one thing I will say, and this is the first time I've heard somebody say this, my uncle seen on a Facebook post I made today that me and my son went and seen this, and
Hmm.
he asked me, he's like, "Does it hold up to the original?" And in my mind, I'm like, "It was way better." but
Yeah.
but him by him saying that. There's something about it and being alive at that time at a
Yeah.
certain age. I'm sure
Hmm.
that really set itself aside from other movies. So, yeah, if you love the original, I'm going to say you'll probably love this.
Yes.
I,
It
I would
actually
think
it pays a lot of homage. It has a
a
lot
lot.
of really funny lines that I can't wait to talk to you about.
Yeah.
And maybe when we do like the Spencer, if Spencer gets back like
Hmm.
with us, and we can do like an actual episode where we just talk about this movie. I would absolutely love to do that because like there are so many things that like one, I know I missed a couple of things because there's pieces of this movie that you really have to pay attention to, and watching it just one time through, you're not going to catch everything. And then
Hmm.
two, there are those homages to other movies that you're just like, oh man, did
Yeah.
they mean to do that? Did they do that on purpose, or was that just them like
Kind of like the Spider-Man
just
saying.
free riffing? Yeah. Oh man.
And
Yeah.
also there's this is one of those movies. While you're watching it and pay attention to labels and signage in the background. You will just laugh because there's just so much funny stuff like on
Yeah.
the restaurants and billboards
Yeah.
and business signs and
Yeah.
menus and
Which
stuff.
is why I'm like, I need to rewatch this and like
Yeah.
I really hope that New Rockstars does a breakdown of this. Like, I hope that they
That would be
enjoyed this
hilarious.
movie as much as we did, and really break it down, because I think, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't even know how I would be like, hey, so I need you to do this for me.
I'm really, really glad.
Am,
yeah, I'm really glad they finally made the decision to release this, though. Like,
oh yeah,
now to have seen it and to know how long it's been sitting, they've been sitting on it and worried about. They were wondering if it was unreleasable due to its graphic violence.
And, I'm so glad that they did.
Yeah, and it's holding an 83% approval rating right now, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Really good.
I didn't read anything about it. I was just like, I need to go and see it, and I went and I saw it because I knew I needed to do that.
No, it's definitely worth watching. It's so great. It's funny. Oh man, and I'm sitting here trying to think some things, just kind of like barely mentioned here. So I was trying to think. I mentioned the Terminal List season 2. I'm watching. Our season 2. It's story 2. It's not even a seasonal show because it's it's the second book. But I just started a show called Untamed that is on Netflix. I think there's only one season. It's brand new. It just came out like a month or two ago. So good. It's got Eric Bana in it, which, was Hulk. He's in Troy. Yeah. Sam Neill, the original guy from Jurassic Park 1, the main guy.
Okay.
He's in it. Oh my God. Wilson Bethel, I think is his name. The guy that plays Bullseye from Daredevil, the new one.
Oh,
he's in it. And it takes place like in this mountains, and they're like park rangers and stuff, and a person gets murdered. They think it was suicide, but they can find out it's murder, and they're trying to like figure out what's going on, and it goes into a plethora of so much more stuff. I tell you what, it's good. And then like Eric Bana's character is dealing with you think he has a son because you see him talking to him in different scenes. Come to find out, his son has actually been passed away for many years, and he's still struggling with his death. I'm telling you, it's a good show. Untamed on Netflix. Watch it.
And you said that you watched Naked Gun, right?
That's the thing I was going to say. I watched Naked Gun. Have you seen that? I can't remember yet.
No.
Okay.
I haven't.
So I won't spoil anything.
All of the like originals.
Yeah.
2.5, 3, 33 3/4 or something like that.
So it's funny. It's what you expect Naked Gun comedy to be. I will say. So I'm not like 100% in that comedy. I'm 100% in that comedy, but when it comes to that comedy, and you'll know this outside of Naked Gun or any project that's that style comedy, there's always going to be these moments where it's like, ooh, that scene went a little too long, So you still have moments like that where you're like, they could have done without that, but then you're over here just dying laughing because this was hilarious and freaking off the wall. Yeah. Let me tell you, there is a scene when you have your off-the-wall random comedy spouts in it, and there's one scene, once you see it, I'd like to discuss it, and it's like, wow, you think that maybe somebody is tripping on something during this scene, and no, legit, that scene was just that wild, and that's what supposedly happened, so...
Okay.
Yeah, it's funny. It's definitely funny, and it very much is stay true to the Naked Gun comedy storytelling, so...
Okay.
I feel like there's one more thing. By the way, Dexter is... I forgot to even put that on the list. I think there's one more episode left, I think. Man, this past episode is probably the best Dexter episode I've seen out of any Dexter episode created of any of the seasons of any of the shows. Like... It's like, holy crap, and they leave you on a cliffhanger. And once again, Peter Dinklage is one of the main guys in this. He's the main guy in Toxic Avenger. Peter Dinklage has always been, pretty active in acting for quite, past 10 years. But I feel like past 2 or 3 years, like he's been hot and heavy, just one thing after the other. Peter Dinklage has been. But yeah, I think that's all I got going for right now. I've been watching a lot lately between theaters and TV. But
there's a new Netflix also on there not a new Netflix. There's a new documentary on Netflix.
Okay.
About catfish.
Okay.
Catfishing.
What's it called?
And I don't remember. Hold on.
No, you're good. While you're looking that up, there's also here soon coming out. I think it's just here in a couple of days or a few days. The new Netflix series with Charlie Hunnam playing. He's playing Ed Gein, the murderer.
Oh, it's
You know
called Unknown Number: The High School Catfish.
What is it?
Oh, it's called Unknown Number: The High School Catfish.
Okay.
That is a really good documentary as well. Goddamn. I was like, yo, after it finished, I was like, all right, that was good. That was part of
Nice.
the docu Saturday, Sunday, whatever day we watched a bunch of documentaries.
Yeah. So it's in October. It comes out. But you know that Netflix series they started, Monster, and it's about the killers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the next one's about Ed Gein, and Charlie Hunnam's playing him, and like it looks pretty sick. And that comes out in October. I'm not exactly sure what release date. Monster. It's gonna be the second series. Oh, October 3rd. Okay. Yep. It's the
Okay.
third season because the last one was with Evan Peters, and he was playing Jeffrey Dahmer. Wasn't that
I
it, or
don't
is that
know,
a
man.
different one?
Yeah, I don't know. It's been a while since. I mean, I watch so many things that I forget half the time, like what the things are called as I
Yeah. Oh
completely
no,
forget.
season 2 was the Mendez brothers, Eric and Lyle Mendez.
Yeah.
And season 1 was Jeffrey Dahmer with Evan Peter. Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah. But anyways, yeah, I think that's all we got for this week.
Yeah.
Oh man. But we will catch everybody next week.